Hello gamers and welcome back to another video. I know it's been like a month since I uploaded and I know it's been I'm playing Phantom Forces in this gameplay, but all I can say is we have a lot to go over and a lot for the reason I haven't been uploading for the past month or so. I think by now it's kind of expected for a lot of my viewers for me to go a long period of time without uploading. I think at this point, a lot of my viewers or a lot of longtime viewers have realized. I mean, if you look at my upload schedule, there's some periods where it's like 5 months and then like 2 months. So sometimes I've even gone like 2, 3 months without uploading. So I think it's kind of expected at this point. And that's not to say that I should be doing that. I should be more consistent, obviously. But like, I think most of you are like, who cares? The title of that reason probably makes it sound a lot worse than it actually was. But to be fair, I was pretty sick, man. I was sick for around like 10 days, and all of those days, the first 4, I had a really bad fever, and then the last 6, like the next 3, I had a sore throat and I was coughing, but I had to power through that because I already missed like 3 days of school, so I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna miss more school than I already have, so I'm gonna power through it, right? So I'm going to school with a pretty sore throat and I'm still coughing, right? And then the last like 2 days, and even now, even sometimes now, it's not as bad anymore, of course, but I am still coughing sometimes, like in between these voice recordings, right? I am still coughing and going throughout my day. Even today, as I'm recording, like 12 days later, I'm still coughing a bit, which is pretty crazy. Alright, come on, you gotta cut me some slack here. It's June, I have finals soon for all of my classes, and I've had a bunch of unit tests even before that. So you have to cut me some slack here, because I'm actually obviously have to do well in school, because like, school's important, right? And I always want to get good grades, I always want to try my best. I'm like a B student, and I'm fine with that, I'm actually pretty good with that. I just want to maintain around that 80 mark, right? Like 80%, 90% mark, right? And I think the reason I'm doing that is because I'm working hard, right? And I want to maintain my effort. So like all of you guys should probably be able to understand. I think all of you guys, most of my viewers are definitely in school, of course. So I think you would understand like where I'm coming from, right? I mean, obviously, school comes easy for some people, but unfortunately, I'm not one of those people. I've always been jealous of my dad because he was one of those kids at school. He's like a person who he would just get the info, like he didn't have to think. He was a really smart guy, I guess. So he just never really had to try in school. He would get straight A's, and I really wish. I think everyone wishes they would have that if they don't have that. I know people who have that, and it's like, how can you just put so little effort and like do it and just like you're putting so little effort and you're getting such good grades. Like if you imagine if those people put in the effort too, that would be scary. Like that would be scary. They have so much potential for school, but they use it on other stuff. Not that that's a bad thing. If they want to do what they like, of course they're allowed to do what they like. But like if they ever need to do school, I think they're good. Obviously I've already talked about school, right? Like of course I yapped a bit about school, but I've also been trying to spend a lot more time with my family, with my grandparents, with my parents, with my brothers and my sisters, and I've been trying to do that, and obviously that's just a lack of time, right? Adding on to school, and I'd much rather, like, I think family is the most important thing in life, and then friends and everything like that. But social life is super, super important in your life, and especially your family, because family's forever, and it's just awful if you have a bad relationship with them. I've been through like stuff like that, but not to an extreme extent, obviously. But like, you just have to try to rebuild your relation with your family if you don't have a good relation with your family, because your family's forever. Your family loves you, and you need to have a good relationship with your family in your life. And I think it's super important to have a better relationship with your family and have a really good relationship with just your family, because as they say, friends temporary, family's forever. But obviously, of course, there's a way to make friends forever, and I think I'm able to do that, but obviously I have to focus on family as well. I don't know, man. I had absolutely zero motivation to upload and during that month and during the last 2 months. And honestly, even the times I uploaded, I kind of just like pushed myself to do it. I had really no motivation to upload, but now I'm gonna be honest, that motivation has sort of come back. It's not a large motivation, but you know, anything's better, right? And I'm actually pretty happy uploading. Like once I actually start editing and stuff, once I actually start doing it, and once I get into that rhythm, I'm like, okay, this is actually fun. So I think even if I'm feeling burnt out, I should try to upload anyways, because then I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty fun. So like, you know, now that I'm actually doing it, like as we speak, I'm actually pretty happy that I'm able, or as I'm recording, I'm actually pretty happy to be able to upload right now, you know? So I was burnt out at the time, but luckily for you guys, not right now. I've been trying to have a more diverse approach in my life. I mean, I started doing guitar again. I did it like 2-3 years ago, but I started doing it again, and I absolutely love music. I love guitar. I love just music. Like, I just love listening to music, and I love playing music, and I'm happy about that. But for the planning part, I am trying to do a new approach to this channel. I am trying to do more like of a special approach to this channel. Maybe more gaming, but maybe more like a diverse approach with IRL content as well, you know? So I think that's very important for me, but I hope you guys are excited for that. This video is pretty different to one I usually make, and I hope this is kind of adding on to a different approach to the channel, but I am trying to do a new, different style of editing and content, and I think I do like it better. I think it seems a bit more like effort, and I am definitely putting a more effort into the videos because it's just more fun for me. Putting effort into a video and making a video, and like it's just more fun for me, and I enjoy having fun, obviously. And when I'm making a video, I'd rather have fun. Of course, if I'm putting more effort in, videos are gonna be like once a week maybe, or maybe every 3-4 days. But that's when I'm consistently uploading, of course. Not instead of like they used to be every 2 days, but now they might be every like 3-4 days, of course. But you know, I want to do this sort of approach of content, and I hope you guys are okay with that. Anyways, that's all I have to say, really. I just want to discuss the approach of this channel, why I haven't been uploading for the last month, and how I can prevent it. And anyways, that's about it. See ya.